Okay, so is the way that we've started every new slide. Okay, so let's look at activities. Let's look at activity 6. I remember just recording one of my lessons in high school years ago, and I had that exact, I said, okay, probably 400 times in that one lesson. So watch yourself with that kind of your teacher talk. Anyway, let's look at activity 6. And it says the lesson you looked at, activities 3, 4, 5, is a good example of a PPP lesson. So let's read the short text about PPP approach and then answer some of the questions. So PPP stands for presentation, practice, production. Okay, I've heard it actually called presentation, practice, personalization, and but I guess this is the more standard form. It describes a way of staging a grammar lesson. A grammar item is first presented to the learners. Its rules of form and use are highlighted. The item is then practiced in isolation and with an emphasis on accuracy. Sometimes that's the, controlled practice. In the production stage, there's less control. Learners take part in activities like dialogues or role plays that encourage free production of the grammar item in context and with an emphasis on fluency. One advantage of a PPP format is that it allows the teacher to control the flow of the lesson. A possible disadvantage is that the presentation and practice stages may take over the lesson. There may be little or no time for the production stage. That's happened to me for about 10 years. Yeah. So, let's go through these questions, see what we think.
Yes, and just you talked about the fourth or the alternative P, the personalization, and yeah, definitely that can be the fourth P or the missing P sometimes, and that can come in both in the present, actually all three, in the presentation, the practice stage, and as well as the production stage.
Yeah.
Okay, so that first P stands for presentation is true.
Yep.
And true for the second one, then no, it's not true. I nearly tripped up.
We got, wait a second, what we got? What's presentation? Oh, practice,
Yes.
right? Okay.
And then
so that's false, right? Wait. Second P stands for production is false.
Thank you.
Yeah. The third P stands for performance. No, false.
Right, stands for production.
PPP format is a model for teaching speaking. Not so much. It was like a grammar approach is what they're saying.
Yeah, I mean the third P is often a productive stage where students are doing role plays or dialogues, but it could also be used for a written stage. So it's not necessarily just for teaching speaking.
Right, I'd say false. Focus goes from accuracy to fluency. What do you think? Yeah, it's good.
Yes.
The controlled practice. Yeah, yes, it's true.
So we have controlled practice in the second stage and then the freer practice last. Teacher's
role goes from less controlled to more controlled. No, it's the opposite, right? It goes from more controlled to then less controlled. So it's false.
Yes.
6 questions. How did we do?
There we go.
Yay. I wish you would study all these lessons with me because I do better with you than I do by myself.
Right. And definitely some people do take the TESOL certificate course privately one-to-one, but most people tend to take it in one of our small cohorts, and working together definitely adds a much more enjoyable and interesting dynamic.
Yep. Yeah, I actually love talking through these rather than doing them by myself, but that's up to you if you're studying, is to, reach out to somebody else in your cohort and say, hey, let's go through this together. We can do it, in an hour. Let's just do it together. Yeah, cool.
Great. Thank you.